How's it, guys? Another episode of the NFT show with Philip and Moreland.
We're back again. How's it going,
Back
guys?
again. We'll be with you for the next 40 years. You
Hopefully.
know, we'll be with you the whole night, like that whole thing. I'll be with you the whole night. When you're in a comedy show and the guy's shit and there's no laughs. And then he
Oh.
says, I'll be with you the whole night. So that was like, I'll be with you for the next 40 years. So let's go through a bit of news before we get into tonight's main topic. So just going to share my screen here. We've had a record month already in January, and we are only the 18th of January. So you can see by this graph here, Opensea monthly volume. This is January, this line here. And we are higher than we've ever been before, ever, and it's already the 18th. It's only the 18th of the month. $3.7 billion so far this month spent just on Opensea on NFTs. Now, obviously, there's a lot of different platforms. OpenSea is the biggest, but there's other ones that are doing volume. So that's incredible. I mean, how's
That's
that?
crazy. Yeah, that's insane. When you think about it that way, that's just OpenSea, and there's also the whole like Solana ecosystem. Cardano NFTs have been kind of popping off lately, so it's insane. Tons of money flowing into the space.
Yeah, and then without reading too much into it, it does look a little bit like we're coming off the highs for now. So you can see here we had that record day over there on the 9th of January, and then a big drop, and then it built up again. It does seem to be coming off. Usually during the week it tapers off anyway, which you can see here. But yeah, hard to predict from it. Just important to see that, yeah, it's been a record month. And then, interestingly enough, if you go into Google Trends, this is for how many people have searched for the term NFT on Google in the last 12 months.
Wow.
I mean, how's that?
It just keeps climbing and climbing.
Yeah.
More and more people are just trying to find out about what the heck NFTs are.
Yeah. I mean, up until about end of August, the highest on this chart was 25. And now it's at 100. So people are searching 4 times more now than they were at the end of August for the term NFT on Google. And what's interesting and ties in with what we were saying, China is number one. And that is why you are starting to see these Asian NFTs really taking off. I don't want to put Asian NFTs in its own little box. In any way, maybe, the East inspired or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, number one is China. As we know, NFTs are being allowed, and cryptocurrency is not. So if you want to get involved in cryptocurrency in some sort of way, the way to do it, if you live on that side, is to buy NFTs. So that's quite incredible, and that does explain to us why we're seeing what we're seeing. I don't know, Moreland, if you remember when we looked at Irene Dow,
Yes. No, I remember, and I saw it today or yesterday on OpenSea. It's above 1 ETH for one.
Bro, it hit. Listen to me. It hit 5 Ethereum 2 days ago.
For what? Okay. What does it do? What is it? I don't know. I guess it's a DAO, but I don't understand.
But I mean that's just incredible. It really is. It really is. I don't know if you can pull it up. If you can, Irene Dow, and then I'll just carry on.
It'll probably be on the trending.
Some news for today: Unisoft and Rebelbots have announced a partnership. I don't want to say I told you so, but I'm going to say I told you so. A week and a half ago on the show, I heard through good sources, and I told you it wasn't 100%, but I was 99% sure that Ubisoft and Rebelbots were going to announce a partnership. It has just been announced about an hour or two ago officially Rebelbots had an AMA, and they announced it. So yeah, I bought it to you at about 0.3. It's now 0.79. It's hard to know whether the news is priced in already or not. I can't imagine it's not going to go up from here, but I've been wrong before. And I'll show you case in point of when I was wrong before. Our good friends Oxya-Origin, we featured them on the show as one of our hyped upcoming projects. The artist on this project was, who did he? What that artist?
So there was 3 of them: Maxime Laure and Gaetan, and they all were high profile. Like worked for Ubisoft, Disney. So worked on the Avengers and The Witcher. This guy worked for Netflix. So we had high expectations for this artwork.
Yeah, I mean, you honestly you can't get better than that on paper. But I want to just show you. So this one was, when we spoke on Friday, it was sitting about 1.5 ETH, but it was top trading on OpenSea for 24 hours. And I even said it's going to hit 4 or 5 because, it already shot up in 6 hours to that sort of volume. It went all the way to 2. They revealed quite quickly. And when they revealed, the artwork is just horrible. I'm sorry to say, but really horrible. It looks
honestly,
superimposed. It looks superimposed.
Yeah, it's not. But I think what's happening here is because it's a game, right? The whole idea behind Oxya-Origin was that it's going to be a high quality studio game, right? So those look like in-game graphics, in-game character graphics to me, right? It doesn't look like something you'd hang on your wall. So that has to be kept in mind as well, I think. But yeah, like it could have been a little bit more polished, I think. Like,
what do you mean a little bit more? Can you see the
yeah,
this looks
the beard.
cut out?
Yeah, the beard.
I'm making this bigger.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see this.
No, I can see it. I see the beard. Looks like it looks.
I mean, it honestly looks like somebody did this in
used paint,
clip art.
Paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, my bro, and these are supposed to be top artists. So, it just shows you that no matter what research you do with new projects, there's always this as a risk. And, as a result, there was one where the guys, it looks like the guy, I mean, I'm going to show you. There must be one on the floor. He's got a blue freaking thing around him. It looks like he's, I don't know, on an air mattress. It's just, I wish I could find it.
Yeah, we knew which trade it was. But this is definitely a good point on. You never really know, right? Like it looks great on paper,
and you can see that the floor price has understandably gone to absolute hell. Look, they have said on their Discord that they will be redoing the artwork.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, but by then, who knows? It's very difficult to come back from this. The good news is they sold out at a 0.4 ETH mint, which means they've got the budget to bring it around. Some people may say now's a good time to buy. I would wait to see if they do fix the artwork properly before I do that, because the truth is the artwork is the first thing that you see. And I mean, guys are selling. This guy sold a top 1% for 0.79 ETH. So people are upset, and people have gotten out of it. So it just goes to show you, if you had said to me, do you want to buy in at 1 Ethereum? Do you want to buy in at Irene DAO? Or do you want to buy Oxya-Origin? What would anyone have said?
Yeah. What's Irene DAO?
Now Irene DAO, I don't know. Do you have?
I have it up.
Irene DAO?
It's sitting at 1.34 ETH. There it is.
1.34. Okay, so if you had timed it right, you could have sold out at 5 ETH. I would have bought into Oxya-Origin. I would have bet my life on it. Oxya-Origin's at 0.3. These guys are at 1.3 and hit 5. So it just goes to show you this space is very, very risky, no matter how much research you do. And in the end of the day, you should only really invest with money that you can afford to lose. And tread carefully. Now,